Let's get ready to rumble!
Hey, yo, kid.
Watch out for the jab.
Welcome to the Jab.
People call me Jay.
Alec.
And this is your boy Brock.
Whoop.
What's happening?
We're here. Let's get rolling.
Shout out to my boy Connor for making that intro beat. His SoundCloud is at Connor Doran.
Shout out
Give
to
him
you,
a
Connor.
follow. And thank you, Con.
Yeah, the beat
Doing
was
big
slamming.
things.
Yes, sir.
Dude, so you got a new puppy.
I did. His name is Onero.
What is Onero?
So that's Greek, and it means dream.
Does anybody else like tempted to say like, oh, Negro? Like, oh, Negro.
Maybe Dinero.
Only
Dinero, yeah.
But O Negro?
Yeah. Yeah, when,
That's funny,
when
that's
Sylvia
funny.
told me about it, I definitely thought it was like Spanish. And I was like, what is that?
man.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
It sounds so Spanish.
I've been wanting a puppy for a long time, and to name it like a Greek name.
Have you
So-
thought about giving him back yet? Like, have you had that moment?
It's only the third days. Not yet. Give me about 2 weeks when he starts shitting everywhere.
So even like throughout like the house accidents, you're like, he's
Yeah,
a cute
man.
puppy.
I expected that since Biggie was in the picture. Like, I already know. And the more you get mad about
Biggie's
it,
your other dog.
Biggie's my other dog.
Okay.
Shout out
to
Biggs.
Biggie.
Biggs.
Yeah, so I was already expecting it. So every time he does pee, and I have a carpet cleaner, so
Perfect.
I'm good, man. And an apartment. I'm not staying here that long.
You know they say like
Fuck this carpet.
you know they say like a lot of people's dogs reflect their personality.
Mm-hmm.
That concerns me so much. My dog's an idiot. So like when I see him do dumb shit, I'm like, is that a reflection of my personality? Am I an idiot too? And then we just stand there and look at our balls
Idiot?
together.
Okay, give me an example of what
Yeah.
happens, and then you're like,
Of
damn,
him
you're an
being an
idiot.
idiot?
Yeah, yeah.
All right. So he doesn't lay flat on shit. Like he'll lay with his head propped like up against the side of the couch or like against the wall, or he'll lay like with his body twisted. He never looks comfortable. You know what I mean? So like to me, that's a sign of dumbness. If you can't just like look like your body's normal, like in a normal position, it shows me an awkward,
that's
dumbness.
Do you sleep in like weird positions like that?
You know, now that I think about it, like saying it out loud, I do. I twist like a clock. I turn counterclockwise in my bed. So anybody that's ever slept with me before we just end up as a cross.
Does it matter what side you're on?
No,
Or are you still
I just
spinning?
turn, bro.
I thought you meant your hips twist.
No.
So you turn.
Yeah, like
No shit.
my hips stay in the same spot.
I was like,
just,
that sounds
I just turn
painful.
counterclockwise. Yeah,
Oh,
So
shit.
are you laying on top of her like a wrestling pin?
pretty
like
much.
a WWF?
Yeah.
And then your feet are in her face.
No,
by,
my
like, a certain
depends
time?
on what time of day it is. She's
Yeah.
waking up. You know, the earlier you wake up, the less likely that I'm going to make a full rotation.
Okay.
Damn. Yeah, my biggest thing is I've always had labs, and this is going to be my first other type of dog. It's a German Shepherd,
They're
and
supposed to be good dogs.
I'm hoping.
Yeah.
Yeah, labs, like, they never done me wrong, so
Are you gonna do like badass like German like commands and shit like that?
fuck.
Nine.
Nine.
Aschen
That's
Deacon!
Does anybody else feel like anything that's said in German is racist? Like,
Always,
Oh,
dude.
for sure.
My
I don't know
friend
why.
growing up was German. I went to his house. His parents were like talking. I thought they were arguing one time, and I was like crying. I was like, "This is insane!"
no, they're just talking normal stuff.
Yeah.
You know
that's
how there's
scary.
like telepathy. I have that, but with racism. I can just feel it.
Dude, I feel racism
I just
too.
know, yeah.
And I love it because I'm just
Yeah.
like this. Like especially at work, I'm in sales, and I'm
Yeah.
like, this guy's gonna be racist. I'm gonna go talk to him. Let's do it.
Wait, so you want to talk to the racist guy?
Yeah, I love it
Yeah.
because then I'm like, they actually like me.
They're
and then
fascinating.
Mm-hmm.
Did you feel that shit with Papa John when he said that shit?
Oh shit, Papa John, dude.
Yeah, Papa John just stepped
Wait,
down.
what did he say?
There was a conference call, a Papa John's conference call, and he just dropped the N word. He just said it was just like normal talk for him and the agency. So he just like dropped it casually, and then people were like,
Casually?
"Whoa, like Papa, what the fuck?" But this also isn't like the first like,
Like,
Papa.
hey, did you try my pizza casually, or like,
that call is gonna be leaked, and I can't
Yeah,
wait.
I
to
can't,
hear
yeah.
oh, it's gonna be leaked?
it. I'm
Oh,
sure.
coming
What
soon.
if it was
Yes.
something so
Exclusive at.
What if it was something so casual? They're like, "Hey, Papa, we're not doing so well on comedy." He's like, "Niggas don't like pizza."
Yeah. And then you're just like, the room got quiet, and one guy's like, huh?
Wait, Sir Papa.
Yeah, I feel like
Mr. Papa.
if you use the N word like on a phone call with your company, it's so casual for you.
it's
You've done this before. This isn't
Yeah.
your first time. You just got caught now.
Well, you know what's crazy
Hopefully
is
it was a
like
conference call.
Yeah, it was a conference call, and he said, yeah, it was. Yeah, there's a bunch of people on the conference call, and he said that he said it because he felt pressured to say it.
I wonder if it was his opening statement, like, put something else.
Yeah.
It's like, so like in what situation would you feel like, as a white person, feel like pressured to use the N-word?
Yeah.
Oh man,
Unless
that's a good question.
people on the phone call are using it, but that would be weird.
Like, oh, so like they want you to get in trouble?
Or that's how they're just speaking.
I would feel that if I were a white person, I would feel the pressure to use that word. If I were in a group of white people singing a song that had the N-word in it, I'd be looking at everybody like, "Are you gonna say it?"
Kendrick Lamar brought a girl
So
on
we-
stage, and it
Oh,
actually
yeah,
happened.
See, that's perfect.
It
Perfect.
actually happened, and she didn't. What is she
She's
gonna
like,
do?
oh, I'm sorry. Like, so like nonchalantly.
She should have bleeped it.
In my
Yeah,
head,
should've
across
bleeped
the
it.
table from Papa John was just one black guy on his team, and they looked at each other before he said it, and the black guy gave him a wink and was like, "Go for it, bro.
It's time,
You're
Papa.
good.
He put the
Drop
fist
the
up.
N-bomb.
You're good. You got one. You got to use
So-
it this week. They don't roll over."
So, personal experience, I did work there for about 3 or 4 months. Got fired and then bought grape and aqua J's for school.
Speaking of getting fired, you know who's definitely gotten fired is the dude who let that fucking Jaguar out. Did you guys hear about this?
Yeah.
Yes.
hell
Dude, I'm not
yeah.
hearing anything. Wait, what?
Yeah, dude.
Jaguar?
No, yeah, there's a Jaguar.
The football
there's yeah, it went crazy.
Lil Duval?
Living my best life. No, in zoo in New Orleans, the
Uh-huh.
Audubon Zoo, there's a Jaguar that escaped. So like, it was like
Wait,
there
wait.
weren't people there.
Nolans?
Nolans, yeah,
Okay.
Nola, baby, what up?
So there's no people there?
No, so it was before they opened. It was like 7:20 in the morning. So like, luckily there weren't people there. But one of the zookeepers just like walked by the enclosure and like realized that the Jaguar was gone, which would be so scary. That
Yeah.
sounds like a scene from Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
I wonder if he used the N-word
Oh God,
casually.
it was
after
actually
that.
Papa. Papa let the Jaguar go.
That was where the N-word was disposed.
The craziest part
Exposed.
about that is like the Jaguar didn't just get out and they found it later on. It killed 6 animals.
What?
Yeah.
There's like 4 like alpacas,
Yeah.
a fox, and
Holy, they were probably
An
just
emu.
like chilling, like hanging out, and they're just like, "What the fuck
You know,
is that?"
the scariest thing when you
Okay.
think about this, right, is like in nowhere in nature does a Jaguar kill 6 animals in one day. This dude was just pissed. This Jaguar was just
he was the
psychotic.
king of the jungle.
He's like,
Yeah.
"You give me a chance, I'll cut all them off."
He was tatted up.
yeah.
He's like
This
gang
Jaguar has
signs.
issues, man.
Well, it's dope because like they like tranquilize it and they decided not to euthanize it because it was just a Jaguar doing Jaguar shit.
Yeah.
Makes
So
sense.
yeah, so
It's
like,
like
they let
Fergie
him.
doing the national anthem.
He,
Put
What
on a
Fergie
show.
doing Fergie shit?
Yeah.
he killed how many? 4 alpacas?
4 alpacas.
Do you think it was like a? Do you think he had a thing for alpacas? Like how we have a thing for spicy food? Do you think he was just like, I'm gonna fuck up some alpacas as soon as I get a chance to?
Oh,
Maybe.
Huh?
I feel it's probably the closest. Also, what's
Yeah.
crazy is like not only did it escape from its own enclosure, it went into 3 separate
Yes,
enclosures.
yes.
my boy Devin has been talking about spicy shit too, like
Yeah?
craving it. So I'm sure the Jaguar was thinking the same
Was he
thing.
talking about alpaca?
I think so.
So for all of our listeners, we're actually going to be trying this challenge next week. And
that?
It's a Little Burger Barn in Houston here. It's a restaurant where they have a challenge where you try this burger. And it's like the super spicy burger. It's called the 5 Alarm Burger Challenge. So it's like a quarter pound, and it's like a butthole burning, just
Muy
sweat,
caliente.
snot burger. And we're definitely
Snot burger.
It's a snot burger,
Ooh,
yeah.
that's a
Not
good
because
name.
it has snot on it, because it induces snot. You know?
Snot deucer.
Yeah.
The deuce of snot.
So I was looking at this burger, and it said it has like a score of 10 million Scoville units. So I don't know about you guys, but I don't know what the hell a Scoville unit is. So
Have
Yeah.
you tried anything on that spectrum? Like,
No.
have you ever come in
I
contact
went
with
and,
this?
I went and looked at what it was, and the Scoville units like basically is a measurement of how hot something is. And I was expecting 10 million to not be that much. But I looked at it, and 10 million is more than pepper spray.
Oh shit!
You know what I'm saying?
What is pepper spray?
Pepper spray is like something. I think it's like something like 6.5 million, right?
So
Just
that's a good amount of a difference.
a ghost pepper is 2.2 million on the Scoville units, and that's crazy to me,
Ghost pepper is one of the hottest peppers in the world,
right?
right?
And this
It's
is
10 million.
yeah. Well,
Muy
dude,
Jeez.
caliente.
the mixture has like a little bit of everything, like cayenne, habanero peppers, jalapeno peppers, every kind of pepper into it. So like this burger is gonna destroy your mouth going in and destroy your ass coming out.
Sounds like a good Friday night.
I don't know about you guys, but like weirdly, I'm like super excited about this. I'm excited to be in all this pain and agony.
How much you say it was 10 million?
I
10
don't.
million.
I don't personally think that I'm gonna get involved in this
Why
one,
not?
man. I don't know. It just seems like I'm gonna be in a lot of pain, and I try to keep things clean for my gut because I do have some gut issues from time to time, and it slows me down during like my day, my week almost.
You gotta trust your gut.
This is really interesting coming from a guy covered in tattoos.
Yeah, I'll do
I
a
try to
tattoo
avoid
all
pain
day.
as much as I can.
I do, man. Like I believe in like all that shit, and I feel like the inflammation I'm gonna get from that could cause some other shit in my life.
Yeah, but it's funny and it's fun.
It is funny.
Yeah.
I might do it. I'm 50-50. So for all you listeners, stay tuned and we'll find out if
See,
I
like,
cry.
Where I fucked up is I went and looked at a bunch of videos of other people doing it.
Oh shit! I'm not even gonna
And
get close to
the
that.
thing that
'cause
freaked
I'm
me out is there were
scared.
so many people failing. There was no like,
Were they all white people?
no, they were like some Asian guys. I think one guy he looked like me. He was like, you couldn't really tell. He could be Puerto Rican, black, white, whatever.
Ooh,
Like The Rock.
And that's scarier. Me being half African,
sounds like someone in Houston.
I figured I had some sort of tolerance, like naturally built up to spicy things.
Well, I do love spicy things.
Yeah.
Like I can tolerate a lot of spice. Like I've gotten the spiciest things at some restaurants that people are like, don't even do. So I think I'll be like 5% okay. Not even, dude. Like point.
dude, they have like another challenge. It's like a 3-pound burger. So it's another
Okay.
option.
3-pound burger.
I can eat though.
I would rather eat spice than eat 3 pounds of meat.
Oh
does seem
baby, I'm
excessive.
eating 3 pounds.
I wonder if it's 3 pounds of meat or if it's 3 pounds in total, like with all that, other
Including the
stuff on
bun.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, baby.
It's just 3 pounds of mayonnaise.
Just inside the burger.
Nasty. It'd be so
A
gross.
thin layer of burger with 3 pounds of mayonnaise inside.
Mm.
Lard.
Lard, baby.
So for all of our listeners that don't really know, we are actually all kind of relatively new to Houston, and the
Yep.
best thing about Houston for me so far has been the food. Man, the food scene is crazy.
Yeah.
Here.
Yeah, I agree. Even when I visited before I even moved here, like that was one of my favorite things like to do was just like check out Texas food because in the Midwest they don't have like the taco trucks and they don't have like good barbecue and shit like that. Like I was excited to try Texas food, and even when people visit, like I'm always just like, let's go do this.
Shout out Wisco.
Yeah, shout out Wisco.
Nothing but beer brats and fish fries. That's all you get.
Ooh-wee.
Yeah.
I do
Yes,
miss a
sir.
fish fry though.
Yeah, shout out to fish fries too.
Yeah.
We actually went to a restaurant last night called Himalaya.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I've had my eyes on this restaurant for a while because it was featured on Parts Unknown, the Anthony Bourdain show.
Rest in peace.
Anthony Bourdain, rest in peace. Yeah, it was like one of my favorite like shows to see. It was on Netflix and stuff like that. He would just travel the world and like see different cultures and like see different foods and stuff like that. So even before I moved here, I saw that he did a Houston episode and I was so pumped because I saw like he like chilled with Slim Thug and like got barbecue and shit. And then he like went to a few different places, but he went to this Indian restaurant, and I watched it recently. I was just like smacked, just like watching TV and Netflix, and I saw this place, and I was like, this looks like the best food that I've ever seen on television before. And it was in Houston. You know what I'm saying? I watched it like in the city. I was like, I know where this is. Like I have to go to this. And that was a while ago, and I just like never really went. And last night, Jordan and I decided to go check it out. And we went to this place. It's in Houston, and it took us a while to get there. The restaurant closed at 11, and we got there at like 9:45, so we had plenty of time. And then as soon as we got there, the dude was just like rushing us. Like, we closed at 10:30, just so you know. I was like, damn.
Yeah.
Okay, I was a little thrown off.
Hold up.
Yeah, no, but like, it was cool because like on the menu we saw there were a few items that were like starred with a thumbs up saying like Bourdain approved and stuff like that. So it was cool. Like the reason we went there, like it actually like showed hella love to
I actually ordered one thing just because it had that on it.
Mhm. Yeah, me
It's
too.
Genius marketing.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
The question is, how was the food?
Phenomenal.
What did you get?
I think the food was really good, but the food looked like food you'd see in that bar in Star Wars. You know,
Star Wars.
I don't think that's
Yeah.
a bad thing.
it just looked weird. Like
That is a crazy scene. There's a lot going on. I don't remember the food. Explain.
it was my food was like this green bowl of chunks of chicken and some other stuff. I don't really know anything that was in it. Honestly, when they brought the food to the table, the kid who was serving us, I don't think he knew which was which.
He had no
So he just
idea.
kind of like plopped them down, and I'm looking at mine, and I'm like, this does not look like what I think it was supposed to be. And I had just a plate of rice, like a giant plate of rice. There was another friend with us; she had something else, and then
Yeah,
Brock had something else. And then we asked the waiter, like, hey, which is which? And he switched our plates around.
All of
Oh,
us
damn.
are on,
Yeah.
But like the food itself, like I love Indian food.
Fantastic.
And it was so
Yeah,
good.
it
Like
was
by
really
far
good.
best Indian food I've had. we enjoyed that, and it was cool. Like the owner and head chef was in the building.
Oh shit.
Like we were eating, and I like tried not to make a big deal. I like told Jordan, this friend we were with, just like, hey, like you see that guy behind us against the wall? Like that's the head chef and owner. Like he was in the show with Anthony.
Should have
Bourdain,
asked
shit
to eat
like
in the
that.
kitchen.
Yeah, like an Italian boss.
He also looked like he came from that bar in Star Wars.
Kind of.
The green guy?
Yeah. No,
Or the
he-
purple?
He just looked
He's
like
like
he
purple?
would fit in perfectly in that scene.
But it was cool.
so he
it
was purple.
It was cool. Like while people were leaving and stuff like that, they'd like come up to him and like shake his hand and stuff like that. And it's like
Yeah.
it's phenomenal as always.
That's
and stuff
awesome,
like- yeah,
good shit.
like dude's got the juice. And then like as we were leaving, like we were gonna like split the check on cars, and they're like, no, like it's one check, and we'll give you a discount if you pay cash. So I was like, all right, whatever. He's like,
Oh,
pay
that's
cash.
cool.
And then I think he saw that and like said like thank you. I was like thank you, and like by the way, it was very good and stuff like that. And he like nodded. He gave me the nod, and then he like sent us home with some free desserts. Like he showed like hella love. He's
Oh,
like,
shit, so he was actually, like, really cool.
We helped them out, and I complimented him. So then he just like gave us some treats, and right after
The little sticky donuts he gave us afterward were pretty fantastic.
yeah, it was, yeah, and it was just cool. Like it was kind of like a tribute to like Anthony Bourdain, a sad way like his life ended into the show and stuff like that. And I'm happy I got to see it because I loved his show, and I was super sad when he passed away. So I was happy I got to experience something he was a part of.
The cool thing about Anthony Bourdain is a big part of his job was just to get sauced up and eat food. That's the best job you could ever ask for.
Like the episode where he drank a beer with President Obama.
Yeah, it's
and just
great.
ate food. Like,
Yes.
that's an amazing life.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like on the surface, though, you know what I'm saying? Because like obviously he had his own issues.
Yeah.
Like it looks cool, but at the same time, like he definitely had some shit going on. You know what I'm saying? Like it's so easy to be like, oh, that's the best life ever, but he's also like the one who killed himself.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sucks, man.
Fucking Papa John.
Yeah. Or you know what? I have a theory. They let that Jaguar out to kill Papa John.
You
That
think
Jaguar
so?
is a nigga, yeah.
Where Papa John at?
He mistake the llamas for Papa John.
OG the Jaguar.
No, he was just letting the llamas he was letting Papa John know like I did this to these llamas like.
Do you think that Jaguar is back in his same like pen, and the other llamas like he just had to send a message to the other llamas? They're like
They had a gang rivalry.
they can see where he is. He's like, ah, motherfucker, he got Tito.
You know what's cool is like jaguars kind of like look like their spots are like tats, like they're just
Yeah.
like tatted up
Yeah.
face and everything.
They are the cholo of nature.
So cool is the jaguar.
Yeah.
Small.
Speaking. So you know what else I saw recently? Have you guys seen the stuff about LaShawn McCoy?
The football player,
Yeah.
the running back. No,
Yeah.
Wait, what team is he?
I think he plays for the Bills now. I think he used to play
Oh, shit.
for the Eagles.
yeah,
Mm.
yeah.
But I
That
guess
sucks.
his ex-girlfriend, yeah, when he might not play anymore. Maybe that's
Well, no wonder. I wouldn't play either.
Wait, why?
For the
So,
Bills.
I can't name a single other player on the Bills ever. Not even once.
Fuck
ever.
the Bills.
Yeah.
Bills?
Buffalo Bills?
They have players.
Was
The
Other-
Buffalo Bob on the Bills? I know him.
Anyway, so LaShawn McCoy's ex-girlfriend.
Green Bay.
Someone broke into LaShawn McCoy's ex-girlfriend's house and just beat her ungodly. Like her, I think she had a friend with her too. And
What?
so there's a photo of it out there, and it's terrible. Whoever did it
like
did
she
it.
posted a selfie.
Her friend actually posted and put LaShawn McCoy on blast for like beating his kids and beating his animals. and stuff.
shit.
It's brutal, dude.
Actually,
Like
People
it's-
were saying she was lying, right?
No, I don't know. Probably.
That's
But
classic.
the thing that's craziest about it is like he's denying a lot of being involved with it at all. But there's just so much that's just. I feel like I watch Law and Order a lot, right? So I got a pretty good detective skill. Like,
You're
So,
ready to
so
go.
wait. You said was there like photos or video of like the abuse happening?
I don't think there was actual photos of the incident, but the house is not directly owned by LaShawn McCoy. It's actually owned
His
by
mom?
a company called LKM Trusts, and LaShawn McCoy is LaShawn K. McCoy, LKM Trusts. And the phone number is like a phone number that is from where he's from. So there's a lot of things that point in his direction, right? The biggest
shit.
thing is the security code on the house was just recently changed by whoever owns LKM Trusts. And the guy who broke in used the security code. He didn't break in. He was knocking the door down. He just punched the code in and came inside. Then the biggest thing of all is the guy who came in. It was a robbery, right? The guy asked for the exact items that LaShawn McCoy had given that his ex-girlfriend before the breakup.
What?
Right? So it's all kind of like shifty. It's all pointing like this. Like it seems like LaShawn McCoy did this.
Yeah, it's not
Yeah.
looking good for you, fam.
No, dude.
Damn,
but
I
you know
can't
what the
wait for
crazy
that
thing is?
Netflix series.
Is like in the NFL, domestic abuse isn't a complete. You're not completely done. Like
Yeah, that's sad.
yeah, it might be like you miss a few games and get a fine, but like you're not out. You can beat a woman and still play ball.
Yeah.
So as of right now, like nothing has
Nothing
happened.
yet. Yeah,
so
it's
no
just
jail
they're
time. No.
investigating, Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Like, I feel like in like Hollywood and media and stuff like that, like with accusations, you get suspended. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
not in like a strict suspension like the NFL, but like no one's gonna hire you and shit.
Yeah.
No, you get
But then,
taken off Netflix. All the big.
well, no,
cities.
I'm saying like
Me
there's
Too movement?
no like with NFL like you have a contract, so then they suspend you saying like you can't play. But like as if you do that in the Hollywood, like someone can still hire you to do
Oh, I
movies.
see what you're
You know,
saying.
that's what I meant. But like it's crazy how like in Hollywood, even at like a rumor that comes out, you're just like you're done. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
it's
But like
over.
in football, they'll be like, well, let's see the facts first, and then
Yeah.
they'll still get the facts to be like, well, he's it's not that bad.
He had a
Like,
long day.
he has gotten hit in the head a
Yeah.
lot.
So- I couldn't imagine like being a running back and having those accusations. Like that's a bad sport to have those in. Because even if you do play, like someone on the other team's like, "All right, let's do it. You like hitting women? I'll hit you."
Absolutely dirty ass player.
Just like, all right, let's see.
Would you? I mean, like, I feel like the thing, like, when people get like caught for like doing like fucked up shit, like in jail and stuff like that. They're like, people will like find out and be like, oh, that's fucked up. Like, I'm gonna fuck you
Yeah,
up.
it's
now.
game over.
Like, do you think people do that in the NFL?
I'm sure.
Like-
I don't know. Maybe not everybody. But
I'm gonna beat you like you beat your girl. Like, that'd be
maybe no
fucked
one
up
on the
taunts.
Buffalo Bills.
Are they even in the NFL? Are they a team? No, I'm just playing. They made the playoffs last year. Shout out to the Bills. Y'all are hating on the Bills. I'm over here. I'm Team Bills.
Green and yellow. Green and yellow.
Maybe it's just because he was having a shitty season. You know, I don't know.
That's
You
why
never
he
know. Yeah.
hired someone to rob him and beat his girl.
Dude, it has nothing on that Ray Rice thing.
That was bad. That
You know,
was
I
terrifying to
saw a
watch.
Law and Order episode the other day. It was like based off of that, and I was just like, I was so amused by it. I loved it. I loved the whole thing. I love
Was
Law and Order.
Ice-T was like, hey man, listen up, man. Yeah, what you did was fucked up, man. Like you can't be out here like hitting girls, man.
Ooh.
Was that good?
Good,
Dude, I think Ice-T turned into Snoop Dogg after that.
I could. I was
Hazel to
nephew.
the Rizzle.
She Uncle Snoop. I don't even know what that is anymore.
Do you think it had anything to do with like her not cooking for him? You know, sometimes when a boy gets hungry, you get a little ornery.
That's not a good excuse to just beat the fuck out of someone.
Dude, I've been intermittent fasting. I just started doing it again recently.
What is that? I never heard of that.
All right, so intermittent fasting is where you pick a certain period of time in the day where you don't eat, or in the night where you don't eat, and then you eat for a certain window.
Like sleeping?
So yeah, so like I fast from 8 p.m. to 12 p.m. the next day.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and in that period of time when I get up in the morning, I punch someone in the face about it.
Yeah.
Oh, 'cause
I'm
you're-
pretty
you're
hungry.
hungry.
Cranky.
Some days I'm just hangry, man. Some days it's nothing.
I need my snack.
But the cool thing, like the benefit of the whole thing is supposed to be your body's gonna burn more fat, right?
Yeah.
And you're supposed to
Oh.
think clearer and all
I
stuff.
didn't know that.
And
Yeah.
also, when you do eat, you're most likely to absorb more of the carbs and the
Exactly,
fats and the
yeah.
proteins, so that you can, your
Exactly.
stomach wants it more.
Yeah,
Interesting.
I like it. I do. I feel good. But like I said, some days I'm just like, oh my god.
Yeah. I feel like sometimes I do that, like, just like, because I know, like, when I wake up in the morning, like, I'm not hungry. And also, if I eat right away in the morning, I feel like I'm going to lose energy. Like, going to the gym and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like, if I eat, I'm just like, oh, I just want to, like, lay down and stuff like that. But, like, when I, like, don't eat, I'm just like, I'm hungry. Actually, like, I don't know if you saw the latest, like, Blade Runner movie with
No.
Ryan Gosling, the 2049 or whatever. It's, like, early, like, it's a crazy movie. I'm not going to get too much in the movie. But, like, early in the movie, he was like, I get most of my work done for the day before I eat. And, like, that kind of, like stuck with me. And I was
You
like,
want to
yeah,
be Blade Runner?
Ooh.
yeah.
Can you beat a Blade Runner? I have no idea what the movie's
Is that
about.
the guy
I
on like a
run
motorcycle?
Okay.
I run blades. What?
Oh, it's the game.
Is that the
That's Tron.
I played the game.
That's Tron.
Tron.
Yeah. I know, shout out to Tron 2. No, Tron 2 starring Alec.
I'm in, baby.
No, it was just, no, it's nothing like Tron.
I'm blue. If I was green, I would die.
Yeah. Right, I just thought it was like, when I saw that, or when I heard that, I was like, damn, I've never heard anyone else say that before, but that
Yeah.
makes sense to me. Like, because, like, when I eat, I just, like, want to just chill and stuff like that. But, like,
Yeah.
Wait,
if I'm
what
like-
did he say?
He said, I get most of my work done before I, like, eat.
Ooh.
Cause like, especially if you're like, cause like he was
Mind
like
blown.
he was like hungry in the movie and stuff like that. like he's not eating like how like normal like middle class eats and stuff
Yeah.
like that. So like
Crackers.
he's eating crackers.
Crackers.
No, so like he
That's what's
like
up.
if you're like not eating a lot and like you eat a little bit.
That's a weird take from that movie. Like out of
It was like the first scene of the movie.
out of everything that movie could have been about.
That movie's weird as fuck. I'm not gonna lie.
Have either of y'all ever dropped something on the ground and ate it anyway, even though like you know?
Fuck yeah, I don't give a
Absolutely.
hell.
I have a
don't
dog.
give
I
a
had that
hell.
shit today.
I have a dog, and I've dropped things on the floor and like seen hair on it. And I'm like, my body will break that down. I'm good.
Yeah.
Eat that.
Dude, hair
Protein.
Hair doesn't like bother me
Hair
as
is
it used
protein.
to. Like,
Dude, one time I was in
Biggie
my
sheds.
car. I was in my car. And I was
Biggie.
eating something, and I
Oh.
dropped something. And I picked something up and ate it again, and I'm pretty sure it was something else that was just
Were you
in my
looking?
No, I'm pretty sure it was something else because it was like way different texture and like
that's gross.
temperature.
I've done that
Yeah,
before.
I was like,
oh, when you're eating hot food and you try to pick something up and it's like cold.
Yeah,
That's
you're-
not food.
oh,
Last
yeah.
time I did that, I had a panic attack and like sat in the bathroom for like
gonna
10 minutes,
die,
just
It's
man.
like,
making me like dry.
just
heat.
like I
No,
wonder
it's
what I
terrible.
ate. Your mind just goes crazy,
Yeah,
and
Too
all
big.
day.
Too big of a difference in textures.
Mm-mm.
But I still chewed that shit up and ate it anyway.
Yeah, you're a man.
Yeah.
You don't play around. Fuck yeah.
I recently just met a group of people that are like the same age as me, and they had no idea what tossing the salad meant.
Mhm.
They didn't know what it meant at all. They've heard the phrase and they've used it, but they never knew what it meant. You
You talking about salads?
tossing
You
the
talking
salad,
about booties?
yeah. Butts.
Butts?
Yeah,
Damn. I feel like I heard that shit when I was like 14.
yeah.
Maybe it's a Midwest thing.
For
Is it a Caesar or a garden?
It's a Caesar salad. I think it depends on the time of day.
Okay.
I think.
I feel like garden salads are better untossed.
Yeah. No, I'm dating a vegan chick. Yeah, garden salads are way better.
Mm.
Ooh.
Mm.
Oh my
I
god.
don't get it.
With dressing? What type of dressing do you put on this
their
shit?
salad tossing. You know who's gonna get their salad tossed is
Papa
Papa
John's?
John.
is that FBI agent in Denver. Did you guys see that?
Which one?
Wait,
So
what?
this-
Where do you get all this news from,
This
dude?
agent in this FBI agent in Denver was like at a bar dancing, and he was getting down. He's a white guy.
FBI?
Yeah.
Oh,
the most white
Does he
get
work
down
for
dancing
Trump?
you've ever seen. You know, how, like
Like
it-
Carlton?
No, it's a little cooler than Carlton, but white as hell. And so this guy's getting down. He does a backflip, and he has his gun tucked in his crack.
Backflip?
Yeah. And
Wait,
gun,
his crack?
Yeah,
His
his
brack?
butt crack. And his gun
I
goes.
could do backflip.
His gun goes flying, so he goes back to pick up his gun and he shoots it off into the crowd on accident, and he pegs some guy in the leg. So this officer, they won't release they won't release his
Wait, so this man did a backflip.
He
The
was
gun
turned.
fell out and it shot someone at the
he
party?
went to go pick the gun up,
And then
and
it
he shot it into the crowd.
You think it was on purpose? He's pretty talented,
Why would
probably.
he, as a trained agent, why would you grab the gun by the fucking
The best,
trigger?
the best thing
Oops.
about it is he puts his hands up like it's cool, we're good.
Yeah, I'm in the FBI.
Oh, he put his hands up and
The
just was
best
like,
thing. Dude,
That's
so
ballsy.
he's like, I work for the FBI.
I've been following this story ever since it happened, just because it's so funny. And he just went through court and stuff, so he's getting charged with a felony. But he got his gun back. Like the judge was like,
And
he has to have his gun on him because he's an agent. And it's just funny to me. And they won't release. So they did a drug and alcohol screen on him. And they won't release it. They're basically like,
They
this is
definitely
none of your-
wasted.
He's for sure off Xannies.
This is none of your business. And the dude he shot isn't pressing charges.
He was,
So you know damn well
he got
somebody was
paid
like,
off.
he was
Yeah.
smacked like Brock.
Yeah. Dude, anybody
Not
who
here,
dances
baby.
like that is drunk as shit.
Backflip. Whoever does a backflip on a dance
See,
floor.
the question that I really wish I could
Chris
ask,
Brown. Yeah, he smokes shit. He smokes crack and
the
shit.
question I really would like to have answered is like, did he get laid off of that? Was some
The FBI agent
Yeah.
or the guy who got
He
shot?
probably made eye
Both.
contact with someone while he
Both.
shot him.
This
Like
is
the
the
chick in the
best-
club. He's like,
This is the best wingman move ever. He's like, hey
Oh,
bro,
is
I'm gonna
it
do a
an
backflip.
elaborate?
I'm gonna shoot you in the
I'm
leg.
gonna shoot you?
Yeah, you're gonna get some sympathy.
did the guy die?
No, he just got shot in the leg.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
It's
cool
light
then.
work, baby.
That was, it was probably planned.
Yeah,
I would do it.
I would totally take one in the leg.
Depending on what the chick looked like.
Yeah,
If my boy was like, yo, I really like this girl, like I'm in love. I'm
Oh,
like,
can you
okay.
imagine you got
You know,
shot for like a dub, dude?
this
Just like
guy-
some ugly.
He goes up to her, I have a boyfriend.
you know it's in Colorado it's illegal to be drunk and carry, like just period. So it's just crazy that they let him get away with it. But the thing that I think is
Colorado's one hell of a drug.
the thing that is this guy has to be grateful for is that this didn't happen in Texas. If he shot a round off in Texas in a bar, there'd be 15 people putting bullets into him right away.
Oh.
He's
thought
so
they'd be
lucky.
cheering.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there'd be some guy with an AR up his ass crack,
Oh,
you,
yeah, dude.
You thought we weren't
Yeah.
ready, didn't you?
Yeah.
I'm at the gym
just waiting,
and someone's just like, hey, I'm strapped.
dude.
At the gym.
So I work at a gym.
Yeah.
And so I work at
It
a
was-
gym, and there's this guy that comes in all the time. He's a big dude. He always has a man purse.
Is
over
that
his
your
shoulder.
Glock 9? Or are you excited to see me?
This is
And-
who I'm also talking about.
And yeah, same dude. And one day I was like cleaning and something, and I made a joke about his man purse, and he like comes into the closet I was in, and he
Wait,
opens
what?
his purse.
You were in a closet?
Yeah, I was like, oh, the door was open, and I was cleaning it.
Jordan, come out of the closet.
So the guy comes up to me, and he opens his purse up, and he's got like a baton, like a couple pistols,
That sounds kinky as hell.
knife, and I'm like,
Handcuffs? I
he's-
bet he had handcuffs.
for sure.
Dildos.
He's a police officer, by the way, but still, I was just like, why do you have?
Was he an FBI agent?
No, no backflips.
No backflips?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But it's just an unreasonable amount of weaponry to carry around.
Yeah,
with
a
you
lot.
That sounds
Yeah.
kinky.
He always comes up to me. He's like, "Hey man, I'm strapped." I'm like, "Okay."
Yeah.
Why would you tell someone that?
Reassurance.
Jim.
Yeah.
Just-
Hey, if anyone pops off in here, I got
you.
your back.
Yeah, I've got a gun.
I suppose. I mean, it's nice
That
to
is so
have
Texas.
someone.
The neighbors, the gym that I work at, the people who have the building next door, they've told me before, just bang on the wall. I got a concealed carry.
Are you serious?
Yeah. So like everybody's just ready to cap somebody in Texas.
It
Wait,
was
wait.
funny.
The pizza place next door.
Yeah?
Yeah. They told me to bang on the wall if anything ever happens, and they
Do you know
yeah.
what?
They seem like
I bet
some
they have.
OGs.
I bet they have a pizza box. They just open up. There's like a sawed off
a
in there.
turret.
like all the there's like kids that work in there,
Yeah.
just strapped
You know what's
up.
funny is like at work tonight myself, like I like told someone I was like, oh, I just moved from Minnesota. Like, how do you like Texas? I was like, it's great so far that I've seen. And they're like, what do you feel about guns? And I was like,
First topic.
right, you know, say right away, and I knew like they were putting me in the hot seat because they looked at me like, what do you think about guns?
Shots fired.
Yeah. Boo.
What do you think about guns?
Yeah, he set it up like that, and I was like, honestly, like, I didn't want to like tell him honestly what I thought about guns because I know he owns guns and he's scary. But no, he was actually like a pretty nice guy. But
Scary
I didn't want to
person.
be like just like liberal trash. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like all like
They should take the guns away.
yeah, right. You know what I'm saying? It's like I don't even think like that specifically, but like I have my opinions about guns. But I was like, I like guns, and he showed me a picture, and this man had like 30 guns, like ARs, shotties,
Yeah.
pistols.
Nude
He's
pics
like,
with him?
I just cleaned out the closet. This is like half of them. And I was like, oh, do you go hunting? And he's like, I'd say about 3 out of 30 of those are for hunting. It's like,
What are the rest?
yeah.
3 out of 30.
Yeah, he's
You know-
no. And I was like, "What are the rest for?" Just like collecting, and they both kind of like laugh, like, "Yeah, it's collecting." But he also said like, "If someone comes, I could fucking shoot him."
You know,
I feel like he's just waiting.
Collecting
for that.
and
Yeah.
when zombies
I
take
have
over.
a perfect fix for this gun problem. We give everybody one gun. Babies, everybody gets one pistol in your hand, and we just see what happens. We base our
Natural selection.
What kind
We
of
base the
gun?
rest of it off of that. Everybody
Natural
gets a pistol.
selection.
Everybody gets
Wait,
one.
so does that mean that
Loaded.
everyone takes away the ARs and shotties and rifles and shit?
No,
Can I
those
deck
guys
out
will
my
keep-
gun?
Everybody
Like
just gets
customized?
a government issued pistol with loaded clip,
like a
and
9?
one in the chamber, and we just kind of see what happens, and then we decide from there.
That sounds like
One
a
in the
terrible
chamber?
idea.
Yeah, one in the chamber.
I'm
Babies.
definitely robbing someone for their other ammunition. I'm stocking up. I'm a criminal. El criminal.
Oh man, have y'all? So there's so in the UK right now, there's a big protest going on, and Trump went to go meet the ambassador, the prime minister, and the queen in England,
Oh yeah.
or in
Yeah.
London, yeah. And so the mayor of London, he allowed for a guy to create a giant blow up Trump baby doll. It's like a Trump baby air balloon
Trump
thing.
baby.
Yeah,
Trump
and it has like
fucking
Twitter
baby.
in its hands, and it's crying, and it's hilarious. And the thing that I think is the best about that is like that's a political guy. Like that's probably a government funded Trump baby antagonizing doll. That
I'd pay for that.
Mm,
Yeah.
probably, yeah.
It's hilarious.
Fuck yeah.
Damn. So like, so it was flying around the city,
Yeah.
and did he see it?
They wanted him to see it. The guy who made it actually deliberately said he's like
He
Trump
saw
is
it.
he said
Yeah,
Trump,
saw it.
like outside his window.
a
Dude,
parasailer.
Trump saw that shit on Twitter. He's like,
Dude.
"What? I'm trending."
There was a guy who was in a parachute, like parasailing, like right over Trump and his security, and he got away. Like apparently that's like restricted airspace over the president.
And he just fucking-
yeah, and he just got away. Like it was right over him and his
They're
security.
supposed to talk about how he has the best security.
You know what's funny? Yeah, it's like nobody in there thought about that. Nobody's like, what if a guy comes in on a parachute? Like, you know, there's like one guy in the meeting's like, shut the fuck up, Dan. Nobody's gonna come flying in on a parachute.
Stupid.
Idiot. You just stay in the back.
Be quiet.
You carry our stuff.
Oh, carry our stuff, and then the dude comes fucking parachuting in. What happened to like? So he just parachuted in and ran.
Yeah, he got away. I think he parachuted like right over them, and then it was like parachuting like which trajectory.
Did he have a message?
No, it was. I don't
Nothing.
Even, maybe it wasn't even on
He
purpose.
probably was not expecting
It
to
was-
like
it had
live.
to have been on purpose.
But it's such a that makes.
Well,
Such
maybe
a big
he's just like,
joke.
"Oh, there's a bunch of people here."
Yeah, he's
Gotta
like,
go
I
check
wonder
this
who's
out.
here, and then it happens to be
Just jump
president.
out
What
of
if
a
they
plane.
shot him?
Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't. You should shoot at a guy who's parasailing over the guy you're protecting.
Damn.
Yeah,
In Texas,
Yeah,
they would.
guys.
for sure.
Oh, for sure. They would have shot him because he was parasailing.
What is this shit?
Hey, you got something attached to your back. I don't like that.
I don't like it. We stay on the ground here.
Wait, so, shout out to Texas people.
Yeah.
H-Tan.
Hold it down.
But
Oh.
speaking of getting jiggy with it,
Na, 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 na.
Will Smith.
Will Smith. He's
Not my favorite Will Smith song. Friends, actually.
friends.
Friends.
None of us have them.
Yeah,
What are you
yeah.
talking about?
It's Friends, bro. It's the theme song.
Miami
for
is my
Friends.
shit.
He wrote that. He wrote the theme song for Friends.
Really?
And let me tell you that
I totally just made that up. The song is called Friends.
That's my go-to karaoke song.
Yeah.
You know, Will Smith somewhere right now is like, haha.
Dancing on top of another bridge, like in France. Who
Yeah, no,
cares?
that video he did.
I loved it, dude.
I
He's
didn't
just so
see it.
positive, and just every time he just got an Instagram, and I'm like following him. Every time he puts something out, I'm just smiling. I'm like, my man.
So
Yeah.
did you see that video, the Do the Shiggy, the Kiki Do You Love Me, the Drake video?
Yeah.
shit?
Yeah.
The dance, Will Smith did a video where he like saw that and like there's a tight ass Instagram video and he went to like the top of the like famous bridge in Paris and just like started doing the dance.
Walked up, like didn't have like a ladder, like walked up the side of the bridge and then like up to the top.
No no hooks or like
Nothing.
safety or anything. Just walked up there. It was fucking crazy,
Yeah,
dude.
and then just started dancing with like a drone that was circling him.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it was fucking awesome.
And I saw he was at the World Cup final match tonight with Nicky Jam. Shout out to Nicky Jam.
Nicky Jam.
And yes, I mean like Will Smith's getting some big looks. It's crazy because
Yeah.
like he would like I feel like the majority. I don't know the trajectory.
Trajectory.
Shashaka?
Yeah.
Trajectory.
Ooh, projectors.
I think it's trajectory.
Trajectory.
Yeah.
That doesn't-
Allegedly.
Trajectory. No, let's stick
So
with
the way
trajectory.
Will Smith's career is
We're
going,
smart.
I can't really predict it because like I'd like to say that like his best is in his past, but Will Smith also could surprise me with like my new favorite movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's amazing actor.
I Am
He's
Legend
been
was
good
one
for
of
a
the
long
greatest
time.
movies I've ever
And
seen.
his
I Am Legend is cool.
Yeah.
dude, his dog's name was Sam, and my dog's name
Yeah,
was
yeah,
Sam.
shout out to
And I
Sam.
watched it, and I fucking cried.
That for sure. If you don't cry during I Am Legend, you're not a human and you're
That
a robot.
dog scene
you are
hits
a
me.
robot.
I haven't
There's
watched it in
a-
a long time because of
Wait.
that fucking dog scene.
Speaking
I,
of
Robot?
crying, there's a meme going around of Alec that is just the best meme I've ever seen in my entire
Oh
life.
shit.
Alec, wanna
Wait,
tell
hold
the
on.
story?
Oh shit, my bad.
Yeah, that meme is something else, dude.
Sorry, I'm like I got confused because I thought I Robot and I Am Legend are two different movies with
Yeah.
Will Smith. Yeah,
I
dude, I like.
No, I know.
I know. I was like, whoa.
iRobot with his chucks.
Yeah, Papa John, suicide.
There's a meme going around of Alec right now, and it's the greatest photo I've ever seen in my life. Alec, you want to tell him a little bit about it?
So I was in Austin, and it was one of the best times. It was my first time in Austin, and I've been always in Houston with like all the traffic and everything, and everyone's like, go to Austin. It's way more chill, like hipsters and stuff, and I
Facts.
enjoy that. Like, going on hikes, so I went there for some concerts, and I was on cloud nine, man.
Smack
And-
City.
Oh, it's so great. So I was sitting in the grass in the big theater. I don't know what it's called, and for some reason I just got a little emotional,
Yeah.
just a little too much, a little overwhelming. No music playing, and I was just in the grass and like crying. And then
Wait.
a cop came over and was like, "Get up and leave."
Because you were crying?
No, because
What a
there's no
dick,
music
dude.
playing.
Oh.
We're just sitting in the
Oh,
grass.
like the night was over and you
The
just
night
like
was-
couldn't get up.
I just couldn't get up, man.
I hate when that happens.
Yeah, and the cop was like, "You need to leave," and I'm like, "I can't." And yeah, it was
When's the
just
last
fucking
Brock?
intense.
When's the last time you had a good cry?
Man, like a good cry,
Yeah.
like a happy cry, or just like a cry.
Yeah.
Get it
your
all out,
most-
cry.
Yeah.
Maybe happy, but turned into like, all right, this has been in there for a while. Time to take it out.
I don't know. Oh, actually, you know what? The last time I happy cried was at Kanye West during the St. Pablo tour
Damn,
when he
that's
did Can't Tell Me Nothing. Cause like that like is like to me like the epitome of like Kanye saying like I know I have haters and like you're not gonna agree with me, but like what I've done you can't really tell me shit. You know what I'm saying? That is the message of the song. But like when I saw that, I was like, man, like Kanye's going through it right now, because that was like before he canceled his tour, like when he was like experiencing and like finding out that he had bipolar disorder, and like he was going through it. But like when he played that song, it's just like, to me that was like so beautiful, because just like nothing else mattered besides him in that moment, and him just controlling a crowd of like 20,000 people. It's fucking wild. And like I also am just like a fucking super fan, so like I was watching it and just like happy cries. So that was lit, and shout out to Kanye.
Shout out Kanye, dude.
Are you a big Kanye fan?
Yeah, I like Kanye a lot. The album, it's not really being played that much anymore. I've just been like on all the new stuff that came out, but yeah, I fuck with Kanye.
It's too much music.
Yeah, so much music just came out.
It's like saturated.
It's already
Fuck. Wiz Khalifa just came out, and I've been like trying to listen to that. So many tracks.
Yeah, it
Just
is.
like, what?
Albums are too long now. Honestly, like I think like Kanye might have been onto something with starting this new trend that albums are gonna be like less than 10 songs. Because like it's nothing is like as permanent as it was. Like no one's buying CDs.
No. And I could listen to every song, and then another one was released even like in a week. Like I knew every song.
The only people that are buying CDs are the people whose mom's debit card still connected to their iTunes. That's it.
Shots fired. Shout out to Devin and his debit card.
Yeah.
What's the number?
Clock the digits.
The last album that I bought was the Magna Carta.
Oh shit.
Yeah, this is the last album that I actually purchased.
Oh,
Ever since I've just been on like on
baby.
different different things that allow me to just listen to music all the time.
Yeah. Honestly, like I saw a tweet from Sango. Shout out to Sango, one of my favorite DJs. But he posted a tweet. It's like, it's crazy how like music's like low key kind of like free right now. You know what I'm saying? Like you pay a very short little amount of money for like unlimited music.
My iTunes, like I just pay for iTunes like $10, and I have a family plan, so like I'm just hooking people up with the subscription, and everyone's just like, yeah, and I can send playlists, all that fucking shit.
Yeah, no, it's crazy because you can like not only can you listen to it, but you can download it.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like you can have music forever for $10 a month.
Remember that shit, dude?
Yeah, my parents remember that shit for sure. Ruining my computer.
Just like I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna have to buy 5 computers in like 2 years.
You know what I really hope doesn't go to like a subscription basis is porn. I hope porn doesn't just become.
Dude, it's happening.
No, it won't.
You don't think so?
Mm-mm.
I hope not. I'd be really upset.
Dude, porn is like one of the true. It's crazy to like say out loud, but like porn is like one of the last industries that's truly for the consumer.
For the consumer, yeah.
The consumer. Ooh. No, dude. The thing is, like, obviously those sites make advertisement money and stuff like that. But like, dude, like, porn exists because people want other people to watch them fuck.
Yeah.
I guess I've never met anyone who paid a subscription.
Yeah, you have.
I have.
Really?
I don't want to get into it.
You know, I wish.
It's not me.
Porn has actually brought me to like
It's
a big realization in my life. I put
Cock Randerson.
Cock Rammerton.
Cock Rammerson.
I put 10 times more effort and time into the porn that I masturbate to than the actual women I have sex with.
Damn.
Like, I spend way more time like searching for a good video than
critiquing
than I actually do on like figuring out if a girl is right for me. Like in a video, I'm like, I don't like her hair, I don't like the way her voice sounds. Like she's too short, she's too tall. But like if I'm like out at a bar and about to be closed, I'm like
happy she's talking to you.
Yeah, just whatever.
I do think like on the internet, like my standards are higher than like in person.
Yeah, it's horrible.
It's true. Yeah, damn.
Have you ever had a moment where you look back, you reflect on like a certain hookup, and just what the fuck is wrong with me?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
everyone's had that.
I actually hooked up with a girl one time, and I hate saying this out loud. Like I hate because I know this. She was basically the girl version of me, like the same size as me. She looked like me, like she was the same color. It was so weird, and I never realized it until one day. As a joke, for like it was like a spirit week or something. She came dressed as me, and we took a picture next to each other, and we looked just alike. Like we looked like we'd be twins. I was like, what the fuck?
What?
Yeah, it's really weird.
Maybe I guess like you love yourself so much.
I guess so. I didn't realize it at the time, but I sometimes like that. I'll see on that picture on Facebook. I'm just like, oh man.
You know, it's just like kind of creepy. Is like there's like a thing that like you tend to date people that like remind you of your mom or remind you of your dad and stuff like that. So, like, when you think about, like,
Dude,
Dating your parents?
Sylvia's got the same birth month, January. That's my mom.
Oh yeah.
And it's weird.
I feel like without getting like sexual, like putting like sex into it and stuff like that, like it's not a bad thing that you'd like want to like
Yeah.
date your mom.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
My mom's a shit.
like you know what I'm saying? Like not like being weird about it because obviously you're like, oh, date your mom, that's fucked up. It is, you know what I'm saying? But like,
Well,
that's
like
cool,
not
man.
in that
That's
aspect.
how, you know,
Yeah.
if it's love, it's love.
Yeah, in that aspect.
yeah, and it's interesting to think about. Like,
I agree with that. My mom's crazy as shit, and I just date the craziest girls ever. There's a girl that you fellas both know. We'll call her Jenny. Right?
Jenny from
That
the block.
that I used to date, and Jenny's a dancer, and Jenny is just absolute batshit crazy. I'll get messages from Jenny here and there, and it's just like the weirdest, creepiest stuff. It's like, I'll wait for you. You know, I'm on. Actually, today,
I'll wait for
dude,
you?
Today, speaking of.
Does Jenny
today-
know where you live?
Yes, Jenny
Ooh.
knows where I live, and it's terrifying. But today, I actually saw a Snapchat of hers, and she was just hysterically crying. Like, just.
Was it on her story? Did she say?
Yeah, no, it
Where was
on,
it?
It was on her story. But so listen, the story started out with like her like dancing.
I'm gonna
in
start
her,
crying on my story.
her dancing in her apartment, and then all of a sudden it just went straight to like some Usher, and she was just crying. Like, and I
Was it happy or she sad?
no, it was
My
like
boo?
Sad.
no, it was
It was yeah.
Confessions?
yeah.
you don't have to call. It was you don't have to call, which is also
That's
really.
also a happy song.
But that it's weird. She made it sad.
It's
It was,
okay,
Ooh.
girl.
yeah, and it was like several snaps continuously of her, you know, upset like that, and I was just like,
Several?
yeah,
It wasn't just like one
no,
done.
it wasn't like a quickie.
And then to like,
it was like several.
how did it end on like, sorry guys, I'm just having a bad day?
No, it ended with her in the club. She went partying afterward.
that makes
so
sense.
to me, like I got a glimpse of her day, and I was just like, yikes, man.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but what a weird song to cry to. It's
Picture
not-
like meeting that girl in the club and like getting her Snapchat and being like, I'm gonna take this girl home, and then all of a sudden you
Dude,
like
that's
check her
the thing.
Snapchat and you're like, how was your
Dude.
day?
First night Snapchat, I was like, are you good?
when you
Like,
meet a girl, you don't know what the hell kind of crazy she's got.
Luckily, social
Waiting for
media, you can do a little bit of research.
But you only get
Not
a
the first-
little,
yeah, people
you know?
don't put their crazy out there like that.
Well,
It
certain-
happened.
certain degrees.
Who? Oh, on Snapchat? No, I'm talking about like
Yeah,
if you
I
go
know
to a
what you
girl's Facebook,
It's all
you're gonna,
fake.
you know,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to her LinkedIn and see her just wilding out. Let's see who she's connected with. No, I know what you're saying, but like, even on like IG, like people be wilding on IG and stuff like that, but they won't show them like crying and shit like that. Snapchat is like super personal, where like
Yeah.
you
It's
know, it
weird,
really
though.
lets you into your life. Also, like not many people would record themselves and put that on their Snapchat.
Yeah.
I feel like out of all the emotions that are going through my head, I don't want to put the phone up in my face like
Yeah.
that.
I'm an ugly crier.
But that's for our generation.
I'm a beautiful crier.
That's who our generation. That's who we talk to now. Instead of like
Big facts.
talking to
yeah.
one person,
Yeah.
we just put our shit out there on social media, and we want in return we want some sort of feedback from our peers and the people that are out there.
It shows like when something shitty happening, no one helps. Everyone just pulls out their phone, just
Yeah,
records it.
exactly.
I saw this one video of this kid in the. I saw this one video of this kid in the hospital with like his grandpa, and his grandpa's like
Oh,
laid up
yeah, I
in bed,
saw that.
and he
He's
was like
Justin Bieber.
doing a music video with Justin Bieber song. He's like, "Don't you give up, nah, 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 I won't give up, nah, nah, nah."
Oh, it was horrible.
But the grandpa's just like dying in bed, and this kid, is
And he's
just, like, trying to dance.
reenacting the song, like doing hearts. And
Yeah, it was
blonde
terrible.
locks
It was
over
hard
his
to watch.
eyes almost.
That's why white people need to be exterminated.
Okay, yeah. Well, I guess I feel pretty comfortable putting things like that out there on social media. You know,
Yeah.
it's not that weird.
I feel like I'm for sure gonna be like crying and shit like that when we do the burger challenge.
Yes.
next
I'm
week,
getting
you know,
more
like-
comfortable with putting myself out there. So,
Like I know I'm gonna.
I just hope I
look
don't
like a
poop
bitch.
myself on camera. I don't know what kind of reaction I'm gonna have to something that hot, but if I just poop, I'm gonna be so mad.
I just can see myself just like getting a total weird reaction to it,
Yeah.
and then like turning black and blue, and just like being out for a month, hospitalized.
Black and blue.
Yeah, just some weird shit like, oh, Alex fucking is allergic to this.
Honestly, like I think like worst case scenario, which like might happen, like I'll probably just like throw up at the table and it'll be funny. And
Do they, like,
move on.
You can just leave right if you throw up. Like they don't make
Yeah.
you like clean it
Clean?
up
No, hell no, dude.
or like
I think
say
I did see
anything
that
to
in
you.
They probably would make you pay though.
They did say if you poop or puke, you have to clean it up yourself.
Those in the rules.
Yeah.
I'll talk
You
to the owner before I go in there.
excrete.
I'll slide him a 10.
So, all your listeners, just watch out for the challenge, and we'll definitely give you an update on how that
Yeah.
goes.
We'll see if I do it.
Let's see if Alec does it, and let's see if I puke on the table.
One of them are happening. Find out which one.
So thank you for listening to the
Yes.
first episode of The Jab.
Follow us on Instagram at the Jab Podcast.
We'll be giving you jabs.
Left and right, baby.
Jibber jabber.
Watch out for the jab. Watch out for the jab. Watch out for the jab.
My whole crew out.